What is going on, guys? Today we have another Icon SBC review, and it's going to be Puskas. You're tired of coming up against teams that want to rip your hair out every single day. Make sure you check u7buy.com for the most reliable and cheapest coins on the market. And at checkout, make sure you hit that JT11 for 5% off your order, and hopefully you have a good day. So in today's video, we have got the lone Puskas as always with these Icon SBCs. We've only actually used his prime. I don't even know if we've had his moments at any point. He is a new icon added into the game last year, I want to say. It's been a long time. But we're going to have a look at this SBC. So obviously we've got the bronze and silver. Like always, we have an 84 with a team of the season, team of the week, or champions player. 85, 86, 86. 87, 88, 89, 89. That seems a little bit expensive. So, his price at the moment on Xbox is 1.2 mil. Obviously, we don't have the SBC price yet. To be fair, I can see it. How much was Eusebio? He's got 14. He has 289s and a 90. 288s, 87s, 86s. So, yeah, I could probably see that. I feel like Eusebio is the better striker, so I can imagine why he is a little bit more expensive. But how much is Eusebio's moments coming in at? 1.3 mil. SBC's coming in at 2 mil. So that's a rough estimate. How much was the 90 SBC? 290k. So he's probably coming in. But if it was taking an estimate, it's probably coming in at about 1.2 to 1.5, depending on inflation. So it's an interesting one. So we've already got him in the team. Puskas, again, is another top quality striker. Don't get me wrong, he is absolutely fantastic in terms of a striker. Definitely in the more elite category of the icon strikers that are in the game. We've already got him paired up next to Mbappe. 5-star, 4-star, so very nice indeed. Compared to his prime is a 4-star, 3-star, so he has had a skill move and a weak foot upgrade. That is why the price is pretty much a million coins different. So, a very interesting card. Left-footed high medium, 5'8", with flair outside of the foot and power free kick. Some very, very solid traits there. And did he play for Real Madrid and Budapest? Okay, he's been 13 years to only do 369 games. That sounds about right, doesn't it? I don't know, it sounds like a lot for very little seasons, but hey ho. In terms of the stats, we've got 93 pace, obviously 98 shooting, literally nearly max. Good passing, dribbling's good, physicals are okay, good stamina at best, and we have gone for the engine. So, that will give you 98 pace, 98 dribbling, and 98 passing, turning him into a 98 cam, 95 striker, 98 CF, or a 99 left wing or right wing. Interesting. Probably wouldn't put him on the wing. I think cam, CF, or striker would be the position. We're going to be trying him as an out-and-out goal scorer. So let's just jump straight into Puskas. See how he fares in rivals. This guy's defensive work is absolutely phenomenal, but Puskas has found him with one simple pass. He's going to go for that tackle. Tries to get it inside, and that's very, very unlucky. That was a lovely ball. I really didn't think he was going to manage to squeeze that one, as Ollie with a power header that hits the keeper. Puskas from distance, first shot, first goal, and it is a finesse from outside of the box with our man Puskas. There's a reason why there's a goal award named after him as he finds it. Vieira playing as that centre-back role, manages to get that ball. I really thought he might have let that one slip as we get Ollie down the wing here. He's blistered past him. It's Puskas with the header. Good save. That's a solid header. I really, again, didn't think he'd get so much power on it as Fred with the long range. Can we find Puskas again here? We're going to find Solskjaer, who's going to try and figure his way out of here. I thought he might get tackled in the end. There he is. There it is. It's got to be a cross goal. And Puskas again. Second goal in. And it's already lights out for this guy. 16 minutes. The first rage quit is Puskas only. Into Puskas looking for that Ollie ball. It's a solid pass. Finds Ollie. Ollie's going to go for the finesse, and that is very unlucky. Schmeichel just trying to get his hands to it. Bale linking up with a bit of Puskas himself, and Ruben Diaz is not allowing him to have any breathing room there. It's a solid challenge. It's going to be Diaz versus Virgil, and who can make the first mistake, as we both look very high attacking. Cancelo such a good left back this year. Puskas. Good left foot into Bale. What do we got? Puskas again. Ooh, no, okay, no foul. Puskas. Left foot, right foot. Good save from Schmeichel again. Thought we might have tried a little bit of an alley-oop going the different way. Leads to a corner, and Ollie again going for that chance. Into Puskas. Trying to bait on that right foot. He's going to try and barge his way through. Little spin. Keeps the ball nearly. I think the interesting point with Puskas this time round is the fact, not necessarily that he's even an SBC, but 1.2 mil at this point in the game when we have had so many high-end players at the moment. So many strikers, wingers, change position players. It's going to be very hard to say anybody other than probably your top three, your Eusebios, your Cruyffs, your Pelés, and your R9s. It's going to be very hard to say that their SBCs are even remotely worth it at this point in the game. Into Puskas. Finesse. Good save from Schmeichel. Maybe needed a little bit more lift on that one and he might have actually done something. Good. Close control from Puskas there. Oh, Vieira every single time. These two people, moments Vieira has done nothing but stunning work for them. Puskas manages to get round him. There it is. Oh, Ollie was making the beautiful run. Oh, it's a penalty. Puskas coming in for this one. We went 1-0 down. Pele with a beautiful chance. And it's now Puskas's chance to shine. As we go the same way. I saw him as soon as I went that way. Damn it. Oh, but constellation to Bale. So then, if we're going into the overall, the SBC itself, I don't think we're going to get the full price just yet. But if we're looking at, it should be lower than that. We saw 290 on the 90 rated one. And I don't, oh, that one does need a team of the week. That one doesn't. So if we have a quick look at Eusebio, oh, of course. Let's have a look at Eusebio on here. We can go that, and then we can go icons. If we have a quick look at him, his SBC is roughly the same sort of SBC. So we can have a look at the price of them, as obviously they are the cheapest version. But there may be some inflation. So we've got 89, 255, 240, 300. So they have gone up a little bit. He was 2 mil and now he's 2.1. So inflation for some of the SBCs needed obviously will come out a little bit like that. I hate that I can't click that. But in terms of SBC, like I said, we've got so many strikers forwards at this point that are just, unless we get the 85 times 10 that we can grind, I just don't see the point in it, to be honest. We've obviously got, let's have a look. So Benzema's a mil, obviously Messi's 6 mil, which is fairs. R9's 5, Ronaldo's 1.7. So the SBC price is obviously that sort of length. We look at, is there any SBC players? Harry Kane, 570. Again, I'd probably say Puskas is better there. If we go a bit further down, Bale's card as a right mid, I think it did come in quite expensive, but 640. That card is elite as a striker. So if you can get him into your team, I think even as a right forward, you've cut the price in half practically. Probably even less than, more than half, to be less than half for what you have to pay. Because if he's about 1.5, he literally is half and then add a bit of change. And he is a striker. He would do the job that he does do the job that Puskas does. And that's what I'm trying to say. With this late period now, R9, I think literally the only icons I would consider at this point, R9, Maradona just because of who it is, R9, Pele, I said R9 a few times, Pele, Zidane I wouldn't, Maldini, yes, but we already got him. Ronaldinho is my fan favorite, and of course I feel like a lot of people will be the same. Cruyff is unreal. Then I'd look at maybe Matthias, but not for 2 mil, even if he was worth that. Eusebio, I think definitely worth a look at the very minimum. And Hullet. Maybe Cantona didn't have an SBC, but I think they are the only icons I personally would consider doing at this late stage in the game. Obviously, we might get some 85 times 10 repeatable. We had one today, so hopefully we do get that as a complete repeatable so we can grind that out, and then we can do any SBC we want. That is what happened last year, and hopefully we get a moment's pick as well, because that would just be the icing on the cake, really, to finish off this game, kind of like last year more than anything. But in terms of the card, if you take it on a single merit, you forget what period of the game it is. Solid player. Always going to be a top-end striker in terms of icons, behind maybe R9, Cruyff, Eusebio. I'd say he's got to be in like the top 6, top 7, and they are elite cards. It's Hullet, Cruyff, Eusebio, R9. We're talking anywhere from 1 to 6 mil cards here. We're not talking about 100k to 500k. These are the elite of the elite strikers in terms of icons. Obviously, then you've got Mbappe, Ben Yedder, Neymar, Ronaldo. There's obviously a lot of non-icon cards, but if we specifically focus on the icons for this, he is top tier. And Ginola, obviously, another massive one we've got so far. But in terms of the card, solid card. If you have not got a striker yet and you don't fancy Eusebio, then yeah, he is a solid card to put your kind of fodder that you don't necessarily need. Icons are the perfect way. If you've not necessarily got a full team for an 89 or there's no SBCs left, go for one of the cheaper ones. Get him done over time. We've got plenty of time to get him done. He is here until pretty much the end of the game. I think the 30th of September, which I believe is already in EA access time. So you already know he's here till the very end. So there's going to be something here right until the end. So I personally think he's a solid player. He's a 10 out of 10 striker, obviously. In comparison to like the Mbappes, yes, he is less effective, which is just natural. Mbappe, R9 are elite GOATs for the reason. But in terms of a card itself, he's a very good card, just not necessarily a card that I'd put 1 to 2 mil worth of SBC cards in at this point. I'd be looking at the footies, and then when we get repeatable stuff, that's when I'll be looking at the icons, just to get them out of the way, really. So let me know down below if you are going to be completing Puskas or not. Make sure you do like and subscribe on the video if you did enjoy, and I'll catch you all for the next one. Also, if you want to check out on the, let's find the camera, that side, check out a review for whatever the other icon was. We'll probably put Eusebio up there. Let me know what you think, and make sure you click it. Take care.